Hey, it's 5:30 p.m. and today I'm going to explain the root of your money problems. I love looking at root causes because they get rid of the problem completely. Okay, so let's get started. Money is like energy and it works like energy because everything is energy. I'm not going to talk about why and how, blah 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 blah. There's plenty of stuff online you can find about this. This is not a science-like topic. So if you are interested in a very scientific, theoretical explanation about how to make more money, then I am sorry I cannot help you. But if you are looking to actually make more money or just change your relationship to money, and I will explain in a second what that means, this is a perfect video for you. So money is energy, it works like energy. What does this mean? Well, energy always flows unless there's a block. So this is true for your body. Your body has energy meridians, is what they call it. You can even look this up, energy meridians. It's quite an extensive system in Chinese medicine. But also your body just has energy because sometimes you do not eat anything, but you feel extremely energized. Other times you are full, but you feel drained or you feel depressed, and those are signs of low energy. So if you feel extremely excited about anything, then usually you have quite high energy. And if you feel depressed, usually you have quite low energy. This is true. You can pretty much see this for yourself. Now, energy always flows unless there's a block. What this means is that if you are depressed, then it means not that you have low energy necessarily, but it means that there's a block in the energy flow. It's kind of like there's a river of energy, and if you have no blocks, then the river just flows. And if the river doesn't flow, that means there's a block. So if there's low energy, there's a block. Now, why am I talking about this? Because obviously we're talking about money. Well, because money works like energy, and because energy always flows, money always flows too. Now, you might be wondering, what the absolute hell is this guy saying? Like, money flows automatically doesn't necessarily mean that money comes to you and you don't have to do anything for it. That's not what I'm saying. Definitely not. You cannot just sit on a chair and expect money to come. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if you remove the blocks you have to money, then the ideas that you need to execute on in order to actually make more money are going to come. So obviously most of your behavior is unconscious. It's kind of automatic. You're not aware of it, which means that the ideas you have are basically kind of going to create your reality. And how do you actually get those ideas? Well, through your subconscious. So we must not block these ideas. So what actually blocked these ideas? That's kind of the next point in this video. As I said, the key to more money is truly less blocks. It's not trying to get more or trying to find better strategies. In my experience, at least, everything here is my experience, is my philosophy. But I'm just saying what works for me. So the key to making more money is less blocks, truly. Now, what are these blocks? These are limitations and obligations. So whenever someone mentions money, even right now, if you want, you can pause the video and write down what comes to mind and what do you feel. Do you feel negative emotions? Do you start to get thoughts like there's not enough? It's hard to make money. There's not enough money for everyone. Money is evil. Rich people are evil. I don't like money. Money is dirty. All of these things, often referred to as limiting beliefs. Now, what happens is, as soon as you say something like this, I can guarantee that you will start to feel an emotion. Doesn't matter if it's fear, doesn't matter if it's anxiety, if it's stress. If you have a negative relationship to money, in fact, if you don't have a lot of money in your bank account, it's probably because you have these emotions around money. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. In fact, I do still have, I am still dealing with these emotions. Let me try to put it into better phrasing. But the point is just that if you experience any of these emotions when you think about money, when you talk about money, then it means there's a block and you have to get rid of the block. Otherwise, nothing will work, because that's the essence. The energy is the first root cause. I'm talking about root causes today. And if you are not seeing the results you want, you have to maybe get to the root cause of the problem instead of trying to find better strategies and such. So, limitations like there's not enough money, I just covered these, rich people are evil, stuff like this, as well as obligations. So I need to make money. That's a very common a common saying. If you have a very strong desire for money, it means that you don't think it's easy to acquire, because like if you go and you have to open an email, it's like not like I need to open this email, because it's really easy. You just go and you click on your inbox, and then you can find what you need. Or like a newspaper is maybe a more funny example. Like if you go and buy a newspaper, then you're not going to be like, I need this newspaper, I need to buy this newspaper. No, because you could just go and get it, and you are very sure that you will get it. It's not difficult. It's not. It doesn't require hard work. The same is true with money, truly, if you look at it. So that's what you have to do first. Identify these, you could say, like limitations and obligations. Then how to actually remove these. So you have to become aware of them first of all. That's kind of the first point I covered, if I make a really neat bridge here. The second one is replacing the negative, you could say, beliefs or limitations or obligations with positive. So simply, the best one I use myself is everything is available in abundance, because it truly is. Look how much money is in the world. I'm going to actually look in the world right now. 80 trillion. So you think, and how many people, like 7 billion or maybe 8 billion, I don't even know how many people are in the world. 8.2 billion people, that's fine. So there's 8.2 billion people. Let's just say 8 billion for simplicity's sake. There's 80 trillion amounts of money in the world. So like, I don't even know what is trillion. Trillion is a million. So like, trillion to billion, let me do this. Okay, so 1 trillion is 1,000 billion. So there's basically 80,000 billion amounts of money. Okay? And there's plenty of people who don't even need money, like maybe like monks and something. They are served by other people. That's a point for another video. Anyway, there's so much money in the world. So the next time that you start to feel these emotions around money, or next time you start to worry that you won't have enough or that you need to make money, replace it with the belief that everything is available in abundance, money is easy to make, money comes to you easily, because it truly is. It's not something that is out of your reach. And you don't have to take it necessarily from me, because even if what I was saying is complete bullshit, why not just try? Like, I mean, if there's not a lot of money in your bank account right now, then you have two choices. It's either to click on the next video and keep these emotions, or just maybe listen to this advice and try it out for a little bit. Just see if you are able to change your relationship to money and see if there are any results that you get with it, you know? And yeah, it might actually change your life and bring you the best possible life you ever wanted to have. Pretty bold claim, but I'm not really afraid to make it. So I hope you pretty much understood what the point is. To do a quick recap, the root of the money problems is really just understanding that money is energy and it works like energy and it always flows unless there's a block. So if you have money problems, the key is that there's a block. Now, to identify these blocks, you have to look at what are the limitations you have around money, as well as what are the obligations you have. So you identify them, look at your emotions. That's the strongest identifier. So how do you feel and what is the emotion saying? Then once you are aware of this, replace the negative with the positive. Simple stuff, something like everything is available in abundance, money is easy to make. This is going to solve the problem if you systematically, regularly, consistently do this. And then actually feel like it. Don't just try and convince yourself it's true. Like actually see it for what it is, because there's like 80 trillion in the world. You cannot argue with that. Money is easy to make. You cannot argue with that. It's like, these are just like truth. So you don't have to necessarily force yourself to believe this. That will have the opposite effect. In fact, the best thing you can do is kind of pretend it's true at first, because you will not believe it. Like, you will not believe money is easy to make if you have never made much money. So you might as well just pretend, because that allows you to freely step into this high energy state. And when you step into the high energy state, the blocks fade away once again, and the energy is freed up. And because money works like energy and flows, the root of your money problems is now solved. So hope this explanation sort of makes sense. Maybe it's not just pretty words I'm putting on here. If you have any questions about this, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you like the video, you can obviously press the like button. They have a very neatly designed button for that. And if you have any ideas for future videos, please drop them as well. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one.